cosmic acts is happening right now inside you. Every second, Paramashiva is alive inside of us. So the initiation just awakens the Paramashiva in you and makes you realize the true potential of yourself, that you are Paramashiva. With that cognition, when you operate from, is when the 460 plus powers of Paramashiva manifest beautifully in you.
Now we'll be looking at the living incarnation, or the avatar of Paramashiva, who is none other than the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasanidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, who is the 1008th living incarnation and representative of Paramashiva and the reviver of Kailasa, the ancient enlightened Hindu civilization, the great cosmic borderless Hindu nation. Ever since the beginning of civilization, the Sanatana Hindu Dharma has been the cradle of enlightened beings and highly advanced sciences. It was where the science of enlightenment and Parashakti was lived and taught as a lifestyle. For the first time in modern day, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is reviving these yogic sciences and transmitting it to the world at a record-breaking, never accomplished before.
Now, we'll be looking more into the Guru Parampara, where Swamiji himself was initiated by his gurus into these manifestations. So the knowledge and science of manifesting these Shaktis are passed down from one initiation by the enlightened gurus that Swamiji had when he was a child. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, being recognized as an incarnation at a very young age, was trained and taught these sciences to revive the initiations and knowledge repositories for billions to manifest signs of power and Sri Vidya, Yoga and Yogic powers, Mantra Shastra, Siddha Vidya, science of Aushadha, Advaita and Bhakti Yoga, Paramashiva Jnana and Paramashiva Jnana. So Swamiji is beautifully mastered all of, he can initiate billions across the world into this lost science of power manifestation.
So I'm sure now all of you have a glimpse of what the power manifestation is, what the Shaktis are. So I'm sure all of you are curious about how we can awaken these divine Shaktis within all of us, because all of us have the possibility of manifesting these powers. So what exactly is the key, the secret as to what is there in all the power manifesting Balasins and the Nitya and the Yogis who are going to come, right? So
manifesting Shaktis, every ultimate truth, that is Jnana, which is mapped into your consciousness, Prajna, manifests as possibility and power of every being, Prajnana. So this is the root for manifesting all the 463 plus powers of Paramashiva. If you cognize this, you'll be able to get so many clicks, and with just those clicks, you'll be able to manifest the power.
So now we'll be watching a small video on what exactly is the key to manifesting these powers. It is Diksha, initiation, that is Diksha.
Diksha is the direct transfer of spiritual energy by an enlightened being through look, word or touch. The traditional Vedic book Navaratneshwara states, Sarvasamapi Dikshanam Muktihi Phalamakhanditam Avirodhat Bhavantyeva Prasangyastu Bhuktayaha. The main benefit of all initiations is moksha, enlightenment. As a side effect, health, wealth, leadership and well-being happen. And in Rudrayamala Tantra, Shiva says, Devi Diksha Vihinasya Na Siddhihi Na Cha Sadgatihi Tasmat Sarva Prayatnena Guruna Dikshito Bhavet. The one who is not initiated does not attain liberation nor a better future. So by all efforts, one should get initiated by Guru. What is the science of initiation? Neuroscience has proved that the process of initiation floods the brain with energy. This is the superconscious energy of Kundalini, our own highest inner potential energy. As the Kundalini flows from the thalamus to the cortex, it sets up a powerful energy loop within the brain, which awakens the latent non-mechanical parts which we have never used before. With increasing levels of coherence, the whole brain comes alive, turning into a superconductor of conscious energies that heal, empower, transform our lives, bliss and fulfillment. Initiation creates high awareness, visualization, creativity. It also slows the aging process and improves the immune system. Kundalini awakening, healing experience, levitation, teleportation, materialization. Experience the power of initiation through a range of exclusive programs conducted at the Ashgar, Birdi, Bengaluru. Contact 97422 03311 82774 90091. Visit www.nithyananda.org.
That was a great introduction to what exactly Diksha is. And today all of you will be receiving that very exact Diksha when the eyes of the avatar fall upon you. The initiation happens just as that. Right? So now we'll be moving on to the most exciting segment with that small introduction. But before we do that, we are going to give you a small the Shastra Pramana or the Pramanas, the 4 Pramanas that we're going to present to you is to authenticate the power manifestation that is going to happen, to show you that these are not something new that have been just made up, but what has been existing since the time the world existed. Right? So the first one is the Shastra Pramana, which is the eternal unchangeable truths revealed in the source scripture by none other than Paramashiva himself.
And Apta Pramanas are the experience and results of various great sages, seers, rishis, munis, who have taken Paramashiva's words in the Shastra Pramana and have tried it out themselves and gotten results and experiences out of it. So these are the time-tested experiences from the rishis themselves.
The next is the Atma point of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. This millennium's avatar's personal experience of power manifestation.
And Pratyaksha Pramana is the empirical evidence from observation and scientific experimentation.
Now, the source of all that is coming, all the Pramana, the Shastra Pramana especially, is taken from the Veda Agamas. The Veda Agamas is a living applied science. The Vedas are the ultimate superior authority for Hindus. Vedas are pure science where the ultimate truths are explained.
And Agamas are scriptures where the applied technology, the applied science is expanded.
Vedas and Agamas, the Veda Agamas are given the status of Shruti as they are directly revealed by Paramashiva. They are the ultimate, eternal, unchangeable truths. A reference cited from these Shastras or source scriptures is called the Shastra Pramana.
Now, let us all get ready to witness a very unique and exciting demonstration of the power of the Third Eye and understand this is one of the most extraordinary and rarest happening in today's world. You would not be witnessing this power manifestation anywhere else except here. And all of you, please strap your seat belts because understand you're going to be witnessing something great.
Now, while the for the power manifestation, let us see the Pramanas to authenticate the entire science of power manifestation, especially this power of Third Eye.
So the Shastra Pramana, all right goes. Kapalantar manonyasa tishtan milita lochanaha kramena manasodhadhyat lakshaye lakshyamuttamam.
The translation goes, by fixing the mind on the inner space within the crown center and sitting stably without any movement, having the eyes closed in succession, by that stability of the mind and inner space through the power of the third eye, one directly sees the ultimate goal, Lakshyam, by having the vision beyond the sight that reveals any object or place attaining space of oneness with the source, Paramashivoham. Now we'll be moving on to the Apta Pramana. This is where Lord Krishna initiates Arjuna into the power of third eye.
And it goes, Natu mam shakyase drishtum naneva svacha chakshushaha Divyam dadami te chakshuhu pashya me yogamaishwaram. And the translation goes, but you cannot see my cosmic form with these physical eye. Behold my cosmic opulence.
In the Hindu Purana, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan Krishna initiates Arjuna into the power of third eye to behold Krishna's Vishwarupa Darshan, the vision of his cosmic form. The 11th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, which contains a description of Bhagavan Krishna's cosmic form, is completely narrated by Arjuna as he sees Bhagavan Krishna. Now, we'll be moving on to the Apta Pramana.
Atma Pramana.
The first experience is that I was able to see everything around me, above me, the whole 360 degree, 10 direction, below me, everything. I realized not only I was able to see, I was able to feel, experience. I felt that the skin of the stone on rock on which I was sitting and the skin of this body both carry me equally. In both I exist equally. The setting sun, rising moon, the whole Arunachala hill, all the plants, bush, shrubs, trees, everything, everything, everything. Just became so alive. The idea, something is inside.
Now that you heard from Bhagavan himself on his personal experience of manifesting the power of third eye, we will be moving on to the Pratyaksha Pramana, which is the empirical evidence from the observation and scientific experimentation. So you can see the photo there, which is the supreme point of Hinduism. The study measures and compare metabolical cell activity of the brain in conscious and meditative open of third eye states using the positron emission tomography, and you can see the results. When doing daily activities, high activity is measured in the brain where the third eye is located. And when in deep samadhi state, only the third eye region is active and almost 90% of the rest of the brain is at peace.
The Sakshi Pramana, the experiences and results of the extraordinary manifestation happening through the initiation disciples of the Supreme Point of Hinduism. This rare sacred science of third eye awakening is being made available to humanity for their ultimate enrichment and conscious evolution by the Supreme Point of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. As a living incarnation of Paramashiva, the Supreme Point of Hinduism embodies the most profound yogic states that surpasses all bounds of time, space, and matter. Supreme Point of Hinduism is gifting this pure, great science of third eye awakening, along with many other spiritual sciences through initiation of Diksha, to millions of people, and they have been initiated by the Supreme Point of Hinduism and are experiencing the profound results as extraordinary powers in their everyday life.
And with this, we will be moving on to the manifestation of the third eye power. We have Manitya Yoga Pranananda along with Manitya Virajananda with us today to demonstrate this power of the blindfold reading to all of you. Before that, my Yoga Prana will be giving a small explanation on the eye band that is going to be used to cover the both physical eyes of Ma Viraja. And then with that, we will be moving forward with the power manifestation. And I request all of you to go ahead and post your YouTube